Hello and welcome to a look at Desolar, a game by Grid-Based Games. This is on itch.io. It is a demo, so it's not really feature complete just yet. Make sure I'm actually playing the most recent version. Actually, I think I am because I just downloaded it. 0.303. What version is this? Like, I don't know. It doesn't actually say. I'm just going to assume that it is the most recent version. And jump into it. I don't really hear anything sound-wise, so I'll just come back and change this if I need to. Bunch of abilities. Options. Alright, I'm gonna jump into it. I don't really know a whole lot about the game other than it's potentially difficult. So, I don't know, we'll see how I do. I like the pixel art though, the graphics is really nice. Hello! Oh, I didn't mean to skip through that. Can you walk? I don't know. Indeed I can. I have legs and they're functional. Performing actions like moving or using abilities consumes essence. If essence depletes, actions will start draining your health. Zero health means game over. Gotcha. That makes sense. It doesn't actually seem like anything was actually being moved, though, so I don't really... kind of confused there, but... This world is falling apart. I can help you get to me. We need to talk. Press in turn to skip your turn. It won't consume essence. Okay. Oh, we opened a door. Can I use this thing? The dark monolith. End your turn while standing before the door, and the door will be open for you. Huh. Well, I did that. Try opening that chest. Axe a single square. Slash. You acquired new power. Use it to break your way. Gotcha. I thought they said that, like, moving and stuff would actually take some of my essence. It doesn't seem to do take any of my essence. The positioning of this, well, how do I put this here? I guess maybe I can't. But the positioning of this, it feels kind of strange. Like, it just doesn't feel like it's in the right place. Like, it should be a little further up. Abilities of the same type can be combined to create more powerful versions. Sweet, that's good news. Alright, so now we have... oh, I don't know what it is. We have /2. Attacks a single square. It just kind of opens up where we can get it. So that's pretty nice. I like that kind of aspect. 12 health, 12 health. Alright, seems... aha, I have died. I don't... I understand what was supposed to happen, but I don't think I did it right. Alright, because I combined these two, right? Use abilities breakdown and leave the action bar. Action bar can be replenished by using energy. Alright, I haven't used any of these yet. When the ability you use inflicts damage to a creature, you gain energy. You can store up to 3 energy points. I guess, I don't know where the energy points is. Is that this? I don't know, I'm confused. When you have energy, end turn becomes the roll button. On roll abilities in the action bar are broken down to level 1 and return to the ability pool. View all abilities in your collection through the ability pool. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, I thought the things were dead. I thought I killed them already. I'm not a very good wizard. Alright, yeah, I get it. I understand now. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. So I don't think it, like, attacked, I don't think it attacked it the one time. Charge, which I thought I already had to charge, but okay. Charge level 2 is medium distance, and then charge 3 will be a long distance. Oh, that's seems like potentially a very bad set of news. Really? That's hot, hot garbage, man. Alright, I did it. You know, it's kind of hard for like a tutorial. I mean, like, I guess it's not really a tutorial, but like for the intro to the game, it definitely is a little bit on the difficult side. I wonder if probably a sense of how difficult the game is going to be, which means it might be a little bit too difficult for me to do because I'm not fantastic at this sort of thing. Just like you, I regained my senses not so long ago. Ego. I think it's supposed to be ego. But I already managed to gather some information. The world we once knew is fading, crumbling like ancient parchment in the wind. Our memories, the very fabric of our existence, are unraveling. Once we were the guardians, the stewards of this realm. We delved into its mysteries, conducted research, and stood as sentinels against the unknown. Yet some calamity, a catastrophe of cosmic proportion, descended upon us, leaving nothing but ruins and erasing the very essence of our existence. It is uncertain how much time we have left before our memories, mind, and reason will start to fade again. Oh, okay, it's just like, it should be a comma. It would read a little bit better. But we can't stand idly by. We were scholars of this world, and now we must become the investigators of this calamity. Q. What is this? What are you? Oh, available abilities. Sweet, can I just take all of them? Oh, no. I don't really want to pull. I don't know about bracing for impact. Pushing sounds really cool. I don't. Well, I guess maybe we can only take one of these that we maybe learn later. So I like fire, so I'm gonna take the fire. Kind of see if we can make that happen. Okay, I don't think anything can be done there. I don't know. Did you feel it? The knowledge you just gathered scattered anew. But fear not, what is lost can be collected again. Interact with the places of regret with the place of regret to see what can be acquired on this plane and choose which ability you'd rather forget. Ah, and it seems you've managed to keep something. Your trusted base/ability is a good starting point. Here, take this item. It's talisman of sorts imprinted with another ability you just lost, charge. Place it upon the altar behind you to activate its effect. Good luck in your investigations. Sweet. Alright. Now we have the charge ability. Okay. Seems pretty, like, straightforward. Like, yeah, shocks. Shocks sound cool. But no, so far, like, I feel like it seems pretty cool. Like, it reminds me of a game I literally just played called Spell Masons, which is pretty enjoyable. I guess he's too close. Sweet. Did a good job. But yeah, this reminds me a little bit like Spell Masons. Spell Masons is a little bit different. But it's still like a turn-based kind of tactical game where you use magic to do some stuff. A little bit different from this, but it is kind of similar, like to a point that I, kind of connect the two dots. Oh. Well, I thought for sure that was going to activate the, yeah, now it does. All right, well, I'm gonna die like my very first time. I think that's exactly what's gonna happen. Dang, that's really sad. Oh, how disappointing. All right, still can't use anything else. Oh, I guess I'll try again. I guess we just get some shields. So it definitely has that kind of aspect where you just kind of have to hope that you're going to get some good stuff. Which doesn't always happen, and sometimes you get some bad spells, which means you're going to have to deal with some attacks. That's one problem with roguelikes, is you just never know what you're going to get, and you just kind of have to hope the range gods treat you fairly. So, it doesn't always happen. Wonder what this is. I think it's some kind of spell. Oh, it's a healing spell. Yeah. No, go down. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it just sucks that I don't have any, like, actual... I don't have enough, like, attacking, items. And, if I go into, like, combat again, then I'm kind of hosed. So hopefully there's, like, some health in the next room. Nope, no health. Okay, so I can totally understand why, there's been an issue where, like, a lot of people just aren't potentially getting very far in this. Like, it's definitely a little bit on the difficult side, because I don't really have, I don't really have any kind of good spells, yet. And, like, maybe we'll get something this time? No, I once again did not get anything that is really good. Oh, man, no, use this. Like, that attack is just, it's not good. Like, it's hot garbage. Can I, combine the two? Nope, cannot combine them. Alright, that's at least useful. I feel as though it would have made more sense to have some spells that are actually pretty decent when you start this, because without any good spells, or spells that I would say are very memorable and strong of sorts, it's really difficult to do this and have any chance of surviving, from what I can tell, because, like, my dude just doesn't do the damage that he needs to. Really? There we go. Wait, all right. Things are looking up, and I did a little bit better, but yeah, it definitely could use a little bit of balance. Because if it's this difficult in the beginning, in the very start, man, I don't know that I would really be able to um, kind of get anywhere in the entire process of the game. Um, I think we have to wait for that fire to go out. There we go. But yeah, I think it's going to be really difficult to progress in the game because you know, I'm like, what is it, like the third room, and I'm barely alive, and every time I die I have to start over from the beginning. So yeah, I don't know what the right answer would be, but if anything I would just say it certainly could use a little bit I don't know, just like a little bit of kind of a little bit of a change to kind of make it a little bit easier, I think. Really? Okay, my dude was not supposed to walk into the fire. What? I don't know why he did. I thought I was still using a spell, but I guess I wasn't. And then it's another room of things. Um, yeah, there's zero chance I'm coming through this because there's a ranged enemy. Like and I'm dead. All right. Well, you know, I'm not gonna go through it again. Like if it's almost 20 minutes of dying, like in repeat rooms after room after room. So what I will say about it is it's a pretty cool experience. Like I like the general idea of it. The pixel art is really nice. I think the the difficult part of the game is that it is very difficult. Like this has definitely got some extreme difficulty to it. It's kind of easy to pick up. Like I have a pretty decent idea of what I need to do, but it doesn't really matter if I know what to do if I'm getting, you know, unfortunately not very good cards or anything. That was not helpful. See if I can get lucky and get something good and try to make it a little bit further. But yeah, I definitely, as much as I do like this experience so far, uh, the difficulty level is certainly going to be something that I, um, you know, end up just it'll end up not being for me because it's just too hard to really make any kind of progress, and I'll just consistently feel like I'm not really getting anything without any kind of like permanent progression or something. I don't know what would kind of pull me back for it. But overall, like it's a really cool concept. It's a really nice idea. I definitely can see how this will be pretty enjoyable, you know, as it progresses over time. And it doesn't surprise me, but looks like I might actually make it past this room this time. And this is what I mean, like, it's a thing that happens with this style of game. You really can't do anything about it. You got random spells and magic that's gonna always be what you learn and what you do, so... how is this not, like, an available ability? Because I obviously have that, so I'm not sure why I can't use that. There we go. Yeah, I don't... I think it probably needs a little bit more clear indications. Oh, actually, you know what? I was already through this room. It needs a little bit more clarity as to exactly how this particular part of the game works for, you know, doing this portion. Because I don't quite get it, I think. I definitely wish that when we go to the next rooms that we had a little bit more of an ability to do stuff. I don't understand how to, like, take these. Like, I want to put these on my ability pool to actually do something, but it could have been something that I saw in the, I don't think it was in the... I don't think it was something they showed, but maybe it was. But I don't like having all these spells and being unable to really choose which one I want to use. And it could be something that I missed, but I'm not really sure. So, like, as an example, it's like, now I have this spell here, but I would like to use it. Why can't I just use it? I don't think there was a... Yeah, okay, that's the abilities. Ability pool is A. No. Okay, but I can't seem to use it at all to do anything, so I don't really know how that works, and I think that's something that would definitely have to be described or taught, or, you know, that's going to be something that definitely needs to be instructed in some way, so that people, you know, actually know how to use it. Otherwise, they're going to get confused like I am. Artifact are acquired. When placed on altar, grants arrow shot ability. That sounds pretty cool. Maybe I can use this health now? Should have probably gone to sleep. Not sleep, but I probably should have done that whole turn thing. Well, looks like, dang, really? Alright, well, it looks like I'm gonna die because I can't get past these guys. Oh, that's really unfortunate. Like, I was doing much better. But now I've died. So, like, and that's like part of the problem. It's like, for this demo, like, I mean, you can only do it so many times before you have to keep going back and doing the same thing each time. And because, like, there's no good chance that... Actually, I forgot to check to see if I could put that down. Whoops. Oh, well. But without the ability to really kind of very quickly get pretty close to where I was before, I have less incentive to, you know, to keep making attempts. I do like the concept, though. I think it's really cool. The pixel art, like I said, is easily, like, probably my favorite part. Like, the pixel art is really, really nice. It looks fantastic. I definitely think that there could be something to make it a little bit easier with trying to get your ability pool slotted before you go into a room so you can kind of plan your attack. I don't know that I like going into a room and not preparing, the spells that I want before I go in, because it doesn't make any sense to me. I would never do that in like a Dungeons and Dragons style game, or really like anything. I'm always going to choose my attacks to make sure that I'm doing something that's going to be good. And I'm in a corner. Like he's going to die. There's nothing we can do. There's no getting out of this. They'll just die and call it good. Yeah. All right. So the link's going to be in the description if you'd like to try it out yourself. I do recommend it. It's a very good demo. Like the demo is sound. It's very good principle. It's fun. I think it's a little bit difficult, but I think the difficulty lies in the inability to adjust your ability bar on your own. And like I said, like I know you can lock them so that you keep specific things, but that's only useful if you don't use it. So if I use like my slash attack and I want my slash attack in the next room, or like the next turn, that means I can't use the slash attack. But I want to use the slash attack. So not being able to really kind of choose your attacks easily before you go into a room or before you start a battle is, I think, what is causing the difficulty, and then also the roguelike nature of where the magic spells you get is kind of random, and you don't know what you're going to get until you go in and start. So depending on what you get, you're either going to have a difficult time or you're going to have a horrendously difficult time. Or maybe you get lucky and have an easy time. I don't know. I feel like I fell more along the lines of difficult and slightly horrendously difficult for like that one room where I just got completely demolished. But yeah, overall, like my thoughts are very positive. I definitely like the way this works. I like this, I like the game. I really like the idea of it. I'm looking forward to seeing more of it. And it, like here's another thing with locking it. The whole locking thing doesn't really seem to work unless you don't use it, and that's part of the problem with him talking about. That's not going to be that useful or if I want to use it, because I typically am wanting to use the spells like every time because they kind of work for me. But I know that that could change based on just kind of like what's going on for you. But I just think the difficulty definitely needs a little bit of work. I think it can be probably tweaked pretty decently to make it not so much a problem. I wish the healing that you get would stay, because it doesn't stay. I mean, you use it once and then that's it. I wish there was a reroll for your your stuff there. That way you could make sure you actually get something perhaps new that you like. And I'm just trying to play this now with a little bit of doing things the way that I think the game really wants me to, and it's actually making use of saving everything. But again, saving the abilities without actually, just purposely not using them. I don't want to not use. I want to not use the things because I feel like the whole point here is to use the different spells. And even then, like now I'm kind of hosed. Like it's gonna. I might be able to kill this dude. I don't know. Oh, all right, I did it. But I'm gonna die. Like there's just simply not enough time. So yeah, I mean that's really it. Like I'm just gonna keep talking about the same thing, I guess, if I keep going. So we'll get to the same room and that'll be that. And I pushed the wrong button. So yeah. Bye-bye, my little dude. You have died. It's a good way to end it, I think. So there you go. Links in the description. Again, I highly recommend it. I think it's quite good. Uh, that's all I got.